Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and The Flash, issue number 64. This is The Price of Innocence, part 2. You should have been reading Batman last week, issue number 64, to get part 1. Next week, issue number 65 of Batman. The week after, issue 65 of The Flash. You'll have all 4 parts of this story. All right, so what do we got here? We got crossover event with Batman. Joshua Williamson is the writer of all 4 of these books. Rafa Sandoval is the penciler, Jordi Tarragona is on inks, Tomio Morey is on colors, Steve Wands on letters, Chris Burnham and Nathan Fairbairn on cover, and on the variant cover, Tom Rennie and Alex Sinclair. Hope I didn't butcher this because, oops. Anyway, Batman was created by Bill Finger and as guy Bob something or another, Kane, yeah. So anyway, you got these Gotham and Gotham Girl, and they're hanging out, and there's somebody in the background, man. There's somebody in the background who's manipulating them, and I know they're trying to give us the indication that it's Bane. They even find out at one point, the Flash and Batman, there's a little bit of action in here, but it's mostly a story. They're telling a story. They're giving you some backdrop, some mystery for these two world's greatest detectives to figure out. World's greatest detective, world's greatest forensic scientist, right? They trying to work some things out between them. And they do find Venom at one point. No, not the Marvel character. I'm talking about Venom, Bane's Venom, the Venom steroid juice. So you think of this big character as actually Venom. Nah. Strange thing is, this actually looks a whole lot more like a dark gray Mongol to me. He doesn't look like freaking Bane. And, you know, we'll probably figure that out soon enough. I don't think it's Darkseid, although the skin color matches. I'm thinking somehow it's Mongol. I don't know why. We'll go there. I'm going there. So they go and they track down this hidden place that's supposed to be operated by Wayne Enterprises. Bruce hasn't been there in forever. It was actually owned by Wayne, but operated by Mr. Freeze. But again, this was a long time ago. There's some old vats there. People, you know, dead bodies a year ago falling out of the freaking vats and things like that. But there's some cloning technology, or so it would seem, going on there. Or at least some people who are made to look like Gotham and Gotham Girl, because yeah, it ain't good. It ain't good. And they're showing up and they're giving Batman and the Flash a run for their money. And all of a sudden, Gotham Girl proper shows up. She's got some things to say. But something that happens in this, mind you, this is indeed a tie-in with the Heroes in Crisis story that's going on. So that's very important to pay attention to. What do you call it? At one point, it seems as though something that I had suggested is indeed confirmed, and people have been just ignoring it. You know, I heard some people saying, you know, talking some trash about me, like, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know DC Comics. Yeah, no, keep talking, bud. Keep talking. I mentioned Psycho Pirate in some way, shape, or form or another, and go figure. We're finally seeing that mask that they kept on showing at the front of all those Heroes in Crisis books right there. Yeah, and that's Psycho Pirate's mask. Because Gotham Girl is involved in this. I'm sorry, you don't even need to be reading that much Batman. Just the idea that, oh, and it's on the front cover too. Yeah, there it is, right there. Look at that. Right there, it looks like a cat's head. But just like this stuff has been in the Batman comic books, for crying out loud. If you're just reading those, you're good, you know? But speaking history-wise, yeah, who else could do these kinds of things? So it looks like there are people being trained to, or not trained, but brainwashed into doing these things. Flash asks a very important question. Says, you were trying to get help for Gotham Girl. Did you send her to what's the Crisis place? Sanctuary. Did you send her to Sanctuary? All right, because everybody's mad at Batman. Everybody's mad at the Trinity right now, right? And the Flash very specifically said, Barry Allen said, I will take care of whoever I find is responsible for Wally's death. All right? Right now, and like Iris is talking on the phone. Is Batman there? You give him a piece of my mind. And he's all like, no, I'm going to just keep that under wraps. But then Batman even goes a little bit too far for Wally. Wally wants answers. All right? And Batman, he don't like giving answers. So this is a hairy situation. These two get into it. And by these two, I mean Flash yelling at Batman. And Batman just like, I'm going to try and stay cool. But I'm also worried I might get like a couple 100-mile-an-hour punches coming at me. Because I'll tell you what, man, he won't be as brutal as Zoom, but freaking Bruce didn't last very long against Zoom. He lasted a minute, and that was through a whole lot of arrogance. If the Flash gets ticked off, Batman's going to wake up someplace. He won't know how he got there. So, yeah, this is sick. I'm loving this. I'm loving how we just got little hints of pieces coming together. That's everything that I need for this great mystery of who's going around killing off all these people. How are these people dying? Snowplows. How are these people dying? Or how did these people die in Sanctuary? Because, man, it is the mystery thickens. All right? But who is that guy? Is it indeed Mongol? Am I right? Am I right? We'll see. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.